All right, welcome everybody. Happy Halloween. I cannot believe we're at the end of October and we have the most incredible, exciting topic for you guys today. You guys know AI is such a hot topic. I'm sure many of you, if not most of you, are already using AI in some extent in your practice, but today is going to be an incredible display and step-by-step process of actually showing you how to use some of the newest and latest AI video automation tools. I have now been over my 25-year career, done everything from full production commercials back in the day where we spent 25, $40,000 on high production. And now what we can do with AI is unbelievable. For only a couple $100, we can actually create a full-length commercial. It is incredible. And for minimal dollars, we can actually create reels and videos and all of that incredible stuff. And so if you guys can help me out here, I would love to know from our audience today, can you guys drop in the chat a one, two, or three on your level of using AI right now? Three would be like an expert, you're creating videos, you're using it in your daily automations. A two would be getting pretty good with it. A one would be dabbling. A zero would be haven't even touched it yet. I just want to get an understanding of the level of AI comfort coming into here because we're going to be going over some pretty advanced stuff, but I certainly can simplify it a little bit. Okay, so we've got some twos, we've got some ones. Uh, I don't see any threes yet. That's okay, but no zeros. So that's actually really good as well. So thank you for sharing that with me. Some of you are asking for the notes that should have come in, or the workbook that should have come in your email. If you don't see a link for that, I am inviting everybody into my team into the room to come help with some of that, those links to help get those to you. But let's jump into this. We've got some amazing stuff to share with you, and so excited to get this up and running. The concept today that I want you guys to really dive into is this ability to do more with less. And as a chiropractor myself, and growing now, not only one of the largest holistic healthcare centers in the state of Utah, but now being able to build three more multi-million dollar companies, it's impossible to get everything done without learning how to create efficiencies. And so today, because promotion precedes marketing and marketing precedes sales, I really want to share with you guys the tools that you guys have to promote, which then leads for marketing opportunities, which leads for more sales opportunities, right? So in this process of making videos, I'm going to show you the frameworks that we have now been using with our marketing company to now drive in thousands of leads a month. And I'm going to give you the exact same frameworks we use with our team. I'm going to take you through the same training that I do with our new marketing members that come and work for our marketing agency. So without further ado, let's jump into this because I am excited for you guys to understand this. I'm going to share with you like why most posts don't turn into bookings. I'm going to go over the AI viral hooks that will drive this feeling for your audience of I need this. How to actually do more in less time, right? How to batch in a very concentrated amount of time, be able to batch your content so that you can get that out to the marketplace. And then really what data, right? Because you know I'm data driven. This is the data driven practice. This is all about data. What numbers should we be watching with our metrics and how do we really drive this engagement? Here
I'm
it
Data
is.
Man, the
An
leader of
example.
chiropractics around the
Let me just preset this. This is just an example of what this kind of what I'm going to share with you, what you can actually create with these tools. And so just my team kind of put me in the spotlight here. I'm a little embarrassed, but you can see what you're going to learn how to do today. So here we go. Watch this quick clip. I'm Data Man, the leader of chiropractics around the world, driven to bring healing at scale to this medicated and broken world. This is where transformation happens every single day. Will you join me? That is 100% AI. The background, the chiropractic tables, the patients, the windows, the curtain, like everything is generated with AI. It's absolutely insane. With these tools, I'm going to show you just another little version of this that you can create, but you'll notice that the voice automation, this one's not quite the same, right? They're still working on how to get voice consistency, character consistency, but here's another little sample.
I'm Data Man, the leader of chiropractics around the world, driven to bring healing at scale to this medicated and broken world. Will you join me?
So you can see it doesn't look exactly like me, but if you could clip from that to now you talking, and it's a very pretty quick transition, they're going to recognize it, right? They're going to connect the dots. Oh, that was you. So today is all about creating viral hooks. Okay, this is the one of a four-part framework that I'm going to be teaching. Today we're focusing on viral hooks. The viral hook is how do we get somebody to stop scrolling and actually watch your content? How do we get them to pause and pay attention? They say that you have less than 1.001%. That's how much content is out there today to actually get people to stop scrolling and watch your content. But if you can get them to watch 1 second, then it goes up to like a 3% chance that they'll watch your content. And if they can get to 3 seconds, it goes up to like a 50% chance that they're going to watch your content. Now, that's a viral hook, but let me show you what you can do when you're actually splicing some of these videos together. Check this out. Some of you saw this already as kind of an advertisement that we did posting for this event.
Breaking news just in for chiropractors nationwide. A brand new AI strategy is helping doctors turn their videos into booked appointments penny faster than ever before. Industry expert Dr. Cory from the Data Driven Practice is hosting a free live masterclass this Friday, October 31st at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. Dr. Cory reveals how to use AI to bridge the gap between your message and the people who need your care most, turning every video into a tool for healing and growth. If you've been posting videos that get views but no new patients, this could change everything. Register now and discover how to turn your next video into your next new patient.
So right now with the video generators, you guys know they generate between about 7 and 9 seconds worth of content. And so being able to edit that together into a full post, right? A full message. But what we're sharing with you today is that ability to create a viral hook, right? The hook is what gets somebody's attention. And then that can be spliced to your real content, right? You on a walk speaking to the camera, you at lunch, you documenting your journey, you in your practice, you with a patient testimonial, right? It's the hooks that we're most focused on today that we're going to be generating for and with you. Pretty fun stuff. It's incredible what's being developed. I am a big AI proponent. In fact, AI and data is what we are all about in helping our practices grow and scale. And but it's all about ethical AI, right? I don't really want to see AI take over everybody's job. I don't want to see AI ruling the world. I want to see AI used as a tool to help you guys create efficiencies and automations. So if you guys can just join me today and just turning off your distractions. I know it's very tempting to be working on patient chart notes right now. It's very tempting to be working on maybe some 4 documents. Will you guys just like turn off your distractions, maybe silence your cell phones, close down some of your browser tabs? Like what I'm about to share with you is literally worth millions of dollars that can come into your practice if you can get this right. Now, it's beautiful. I see a lot of members on here that are in my DDP Nation. I see some that are in here that have been a part of the DDP Nation at some point. I see some new faces in here. I love it. I love it. Just so that my DDP members know, next Tuesday, we're going to be going into deeper parts of these frameworks. So Tuesday on our evolution call, you don't want to miss that call because we're going to be going even deeper than we're going today. I've got just 45 minutes, so I want to get into this and get you guys some amazing content that you guys can start literally using today. At the end of this, I want you to have a step-by-step clear game plan of really how to turn and using a combination of ChatGPT or Gronk, or you can use any of the LMMs, but we're going to be focused on Veo 3 today, 3.1, and actually creating your content. Okay. So I want to share with you really how do we create content and by the end of this get posts out there where people are actually commenting, how do I schedule? How do I book with you, right? How do I actually get on your schedule? That's some of the metrics that we're going to be watching for this conversion. As I mentioned, there is a workbook for this that should have come in your emails when you registered. If Anita, you and Gabe are on here. If you guys can, a lot of people are looking for that workbook. Maybe you can drop the link in the chat so that they can get that. Why should you listen to me? Why do I know what I'm talking about? Well, I have been helping build seven-figure practices now for over a decade. I have now built three multi-million dollar, well, four multi-million dollar companies, including our practice. And it's absolutely incredible of being now in more databases than probably any other chiropractor on the planet. I have scoured well over 2,000 databases for their data, understanding their financials. We've built financial roadmaps. We have absolutely helped practices accelerate and get there, what we call their seven-figure award. We have the seven-figure 1X, we have the seven-figure 2X, the seven-figure 3X. This is what we call the success path. The success path is a step-by-step process of learning marketing like this, learning AI tools, learning organization, learning where your focus needs to be as a practice owner so that you can scale. We have doctors literally on this call that went from $50,000 months to now multiple million-dollar years and multiple practices, not because they're more skilled than you, they just have learned the frameworks. And it's the frameworks that unlock the scale and potential. So, in this process, this is what we do. It's data, AI, profits, and impact. We're all about helping you become the number one resource in your community for helping deliver holistic healthcare to your community. That's it. Like, that's my purpose. That's my passion. Every company I build, every framework I create is for you to be able to treat more patients. Not just you individually, but how to build a team. Because it takes a team to create impact. And the bigger your team, the bigger the impact you can create. So a lot of this questions you might have, like, what is the hardest part about using AI and video we're going to solve today? I'm going to actually make it very simple for you today. By the end of this, I'm going to give you a way to get a free prompt guide that I've created for you with the exact prompts that I've created and going to be displaying for you today. Make sure you download that workbook, follow along. There's more in the workbook that I can cover today. So enjoy what's in there, but we'll get through as much as we can today. But I would like to know your why, right? Just like we teach in the exam and case acceptance key of why a patient would rearrange their time, maybe even sacrifice some personal pleasures to reserve finances to invest in their health. Why would they actually sacrifice time to be in your clinic? These are all the things that you have to think about getting to your dream practice. When you think about what's stopping you from having a multi seven-figure practice brand or even an eight-figure practice brand, that is what's possible with the right frameworks. What I'm sharing with you today is one of our hundreds of frameworks that we share with our members in order to be able to create and scale. Because being confused, being unclear on your roadmap is what leads to burnout. Burnout comes from being cash poor. Energy exhausted, cash poor. That's burnout. And if you're in burnout, you can't make an impact in your team's life and in your patient's life. This new tool that I'm sharing with you today is just another tool. If if the tool is going to make a difference, then the person holding the tool has to gain the skill set and the clarity of how to use it. Just like chiropractic is an incredible tool, but it's only as good as the chiropractor. So this is why I want to make sure that you understand when you're creating a video, it starts with what is the job that I want this video to do? Every video has a job. And that's what I really want you guys to understand and focus on. You see, there's actually this idea that what will propel your practice is purpose. And so, what is that purpose? Like, why would you learn this new skill set? Why would you invest any time in building new content? Why would you reserve some time outside of sometimes practice hours to start building new skill sets? Well, it comes down to your purpose that you were born for this reason to create a practice that attracts patients in absolute huge masses. Not one patient at a time, not once in a while you get a chiropractic miracle. We're talking absolute masses. And this is what I want you guys to be able to engage in, learn, and absolutely begin driving within your practice. So it starts with goals, right? How many views do I want my video to get on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis? And how many bookings or new patient appointments does that need to turn into? Or do I create a sales process to filter those leads? How do I engage? And the number one thing that we have found in marketing is that the number of conversations you have a day is a direct connection to the number of scheduled appointments you'll have a day. Well, there's different ways to have communication or conversations with patients. It can be through the phone system at the front desk. It can be through texting, SMS back and forth at the front desk. It can be through messages communicated through your videos. It can be through automations where we're dripping content onto patients over time. And yes, even with AI chatbots and callbots, we can literally have hundreds of communications a day with patients when you start doing this at scale. It's absolutely incredible. So I want you to think about this for a second before we dive into the actual creation of these videos. I want you to think about AI optimization only happens when we do data conversion. We have to look at data conversion metrics. So are you tracking any of those lead metrics in your practice? I'm sure all of you are tracking collections. I'm sure all of you are tracking like number of new patients, but you also want to be tracking views and engagements. And that's where we really can start looking at optimization. When we meet with our marketing clients monthly, we review those important metrics. What is the cost per click? What are the number of engagements? What is the conversion process from step one to step two? And you can actually be doing that yourself on your social media, on your paid content. So this is the framework. This is in the workbook, but if you don't have access to that, I want you to write this down. This is the video conversion method. Step number one is the hook. I'm going to show you how to generate hooks today. I'm going to show you how to focus on hooks today. I'm going to give you some hooks today. But that hook is part of a master plan of connecting with the identity that the patient self-identifies from, right? There are certain patients that identify with, I use chiropractic to be treated. Okay, that can be an identity, right? I grew up with a dad who was a chiropractor. Every time I was not feeling great, I got chiropractic care. But not very much of the planet identifies that way. Most of the planet identifies with the pain that they're experiencing. So think about this for a second. If I have low back pain or a disc herniation or sciatica or a disc bulge or a facet syndrome, I don't really think in terms of uh, chiropractic, I think in terms of what is the solution to the pain. I just want to get rid of the pain. I'm a person in pain. That's the identity that they're thinking of. Whether they're identify as a neuropathy patient, whether they identify as a disc herniation patient, whether they identify as a scoliosis patient, a migraine headache patient, right? It's that identity trigger that we want to use within our video hooks. The third one is the authority drop. So I got to ask you, Doc, why are you the authority on their pain? What have you put into the universe to identify you as the authoritative person? What have you created? What frameworks, what protocols have you created, released, tested, and perfected in your practice? Why should I trust Trevor Miller? Why should I trust Micah Carter? Why should I trust Brent Seaver? Why are you the authorities? And where do I start looking for social proof to back up what you say? Your videos can now help you do that. And that's what's so powerful about this. And then, of course, the fourth step, which is the CTA, right? The call to action. Your CTAs can come in many ways, and we talk about the top of the funnel, mid funnel, and bottom of the funnel. So your videos can be used for retargeting. They can be used for top of the funnel awareness of what you do, right? Promotion. And your videos can also be used to offer a very simple lead magnet. And then your videos can actually be a call to action to start booking appointments. So we create different types of videos so that people engage with those in a big way based upon that. Okay. So with that framework in mind, let me just show you what you're about to create. And I'm going to show you this because I want you to understand when building businesses, many of you know we've launched our third business, which is Prime Practice. This is a full EHR, and the brand manager now is our AI avatar Maya. Now, check this out because this is a full-scale video completely created with AI.
Success starts to feel like burnout.
You start that at the beginning.
Growth is supposed to feel exciting, not overwhelming. But when your patient list expands and your systems don't, success starts to feel like burnout. Here's what it looks like. Endless admin tasks because you're still doing things manually. Team members working hard but not in sync. Strategy sessions that never make it off the whiteboard. Problem isn't your effort, it's your workflow. Here's the shift. Centralize scheduling, charting, and communication in one place. Automate repetitive admin so your team can focus on patient care. Get real-time insights that show exactly where your time and profit are going. When your systems catch up to your success, everything changes. You lead with clarity.
So I'm going to pause that there. Can anybody identify yet what's the purpose of this video? Because remember, every video has to have a purpose. Drop in the chat for me. What's the purpose of this video? Drop in the chat for me. I'm going to keep playing it, but drop it in the chat.
Your team executes with confidence. Your practice scales without chaos. Drop book demo in the comments to see how Prime turns growth into freedom, not burnout.
Logan says to get practices to use the software, yes. To get attention for providers who are frustrated with repetitive tasks, yes. Solve the problem of overwhelm, yes. To get doctors thinking about systems and using Prime. Yeah, I mean, the purpose of it is to deliver, to connect with the pain point of most providers, right? Because most software out there, we're looking at connecting like four different softwares to do everything. We call it the tech stack. And we found out that the average practice is spending $1,200 a month on their technology, whether that's on both data backups, IT services, and communication systems, their billing systems, their EHR systems, their data systems, $1,200 a month. And we wanted to come up with a solution under $700. And so we've created now Maya, who is also delivering value for Office Manager. We have Office Manager tips and trainings. So if you're not following Prime Practice yet, I would highly encourage you to do so. I'll drop this in the chat for you guys so that you guys can follow Maya Prime. But even if you don't use Prime Practice, here's an opportunity to just come up with trainings, right? Tips and tricks for your office management to be able to improve their skill sets, right? So that's how you can use what I'm about to share with you. And it is so fun when these things start coming together and doing this work. So let's get into the video creation. I'm now going to go into Flow. This is a Google product. Please drop in the chat for me. Any of you that already have an account, just drop in here, have an account if you're using Veo 3. And in this account, I have now, or with this account, I've created these prompts that I'm going to be going through with you to create these videos, and you're going to see this. So cool. Mike already has one. I want you to look in this top right-hand corner. You can see that I am an Ultra member, and I'm an Ultra member, which makes it really nice because when I go to create a new project, right down here at the bottom is my workspace. And you can see here that I can toggle back and forth between the different Veos, right? There's a Veo 2, there's a Veo 3.1 now, there's a Veo Fast, and there's a Veo Quality. Now, Quality will spit out 1080p videos. The problem is that every time you create one, it uses your credits. It uses less credits with the fast version. And again, to get the prompt right and to get things really dialed in, I highly recommend using the fast version. And then what's really nice about the Ultra is to be able to do as many fast versions. It doesn't cost me a thing. It doesn't cost me anything to do fast versions. So I'm going to click on that. You can change if you want a landscape or if you want portrait, right? So this would be for your YouTube videos and your typical 16 by 9, or if you want social media reels, you're going to do the 9 by 16. You can choose the output number. So again, when you're looking at generating these, we're going to generate these in a way that allows us to spit out 4 because it doesn't cost me any more to spit out 4 because I get as many fast additions as I want to. So if you don't have an Ultra account, there's different levels you can sign up with. I'm not promoting Veo 3. I don't get any money for promoting it. Just go sign up. Choose the account level that's right for you so that you can play with this. There's some really low cost levels and then obviously you can get up into Ultra. And because we're an agency and because we produce these videos for our members, we have to have the Ultra account. So when we look at the ability to do this, they have text to video, which is what I'm going to use today. They have frames to video where you can actually upload a picture and create a video from that picture. And then ingredients to video where you can actually select several things. Right now, they're still perfecting these two. Text to video works really great. We're going to stay focused on that one today. And the biggest question we get is really how to create consistent characters. Like we had that challenge in creating Maya Prime. How do we get Maya consistent? How do we get her voice consistent? How do we get her actions consistent? And because now Veo 3, Veo used to not do voice, they used to not do audio, only video. It now does audio, which is really nice. So we're on the prompt sheet that you can get from me. If you want this, I'll share with you how to get this at the end of this. But the first one is just consistent character, right? So we have this prompt that says, create a detailed description of this person that I can use from Veo 3 to be able to tell. So this is now a Google prompt or a ChatGPT prompt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this I'm actually going to go over to my ChatGPT and let me show you guys exactly how we create this now prompt to be able to create a consistent character. So I'm going in here into ChatGPT. I'm now going to upload a picture. So I'm just going to go in here. I'm going to look on my desktop here. I'm going to search for Cory photos. Let me see if I can find here's one that I can use. And now I put in that prompt. And so it's asking ChatGPT of how do I create a consistent prompt that would describe this person. ChatGPT knows me. It knows I'm middle-aged. It knows I'm intelligent. It knows I'm confident. No, just kidding. This is just in here, but it says, would you like to adapt? And what I'm going to ask here, because this is pretty good, but I want it to create this prompt to be a consistent, repeatable character for Veo 3. So let me just see if it will get any more specific than that. All right, so here we go. So full prompt. Now it's breaking this up into even more consistent stuff. Okay. So I'm going to just now copy that. I'm going to go back now to Veo. And I'm going to come in here and I'm going to put in that prompt. And then I'm going to get rid of, no, that's fine. That prompt's perfect. Okay. So now I'm going to add my first viral prompt. And so the prompt number 12, let's do this first. Let's run this so that you guys can see how this does. Now, it does take a few seconds while that's loading. So once that loads, then we'll jump into here and play these. But while that's loading, you guys can go into your ChatGPT and and upload an image of yourself and work on creating that consistent character that you're going to be using for your videos. Now, again, you can do picture to video. It works sometimes, sometimes it doesn't. The picture definitely gives you a more consistent character. And I know Google's working on that to make that better and better, so it's going to be more consistent. But for now, the text to consistent prompt is still working better. So we're about 50% there. If you guys have questions about any of this, drop your questions in the chat. Be happy to answer those. And looking at any of these tools or more information, again, at the end of this call, I'm going to be sharing with you how you guys can get access to my prompt worksheet. So here's where now this is what we're seeing. I mean, that's not perfect, but it's not too far. So they got a few different
Our strategy
variations
for the
of
next
me,
quarter focuses on sustainable growth by prioritizing innovation.
but not bad. Okay. So that's creating consistent characters. And once you dial this in, so again, you can put in more than one picture, you can put in several different ways. The next prompt we're going to do is looking at this news reporter. The news reporter is this is a prompt that's going to create a news anchor on a TV show saying breaking news, pain pill sales are down due to local chiropractor who is restoring spinal health without drugs and surgery. So I'm going to take this prompt. I'm going to go into here. And again, this is what we call the viral hook. What if you were able to put this in the beginning of a video and then it ends and it transitions to you now speaking to the camera about a patient testimonial, talking about your healing framework. It just gives you that ability to create again that hook that people are watching. So while that's rendering, Trevor says, so this is going to create an entire video. No, it does not. So right now we're focused on viral hooks. The technology with Veo 3 only creates 7 to 9 seconds worth of video. So you have to begin breaking down into scenes, 7 to 9 seconds. So that longer kind of ad that I showed you, that was like 4 scenes edited together, right? You can use CapCut, you can use iMovie, you can use there's a ton of them out there that you can use to edit and splice them. But right now we're focused on hooks, right? We're focused on specific hooks that grab people's attention that you then compare your or compare to a transition to now you speaking to the camera, whether you're in your practice or whether you're specifically working with a patient or walking on a walk, down the street. So, um, okay, here's our very first breaking news. Check this out.
Breaking news. Pain pill sales are down due to a local chiropractor who is restoring spinal health without drugs or surgery. Breaking news. Pain pill sales
That's
are
pretty good. Put in the chat on a scale of 1 to 10. What do you think of that one? Scale of 1 to 10, put in the chat. What do
Breaking
you think of
news.
that one?
Pain
Here's
pill sales
version
are
number 2.
down due to a local chiropractor who is restoring spinal health without drugs or surgery. Breaking news.
Now
Pain pills.
imagine if that transitioned to you, like you're the actual person now that it's transitioning to. I'm the chiropractor that's now responsible for the decrease in sales in drug sales, right? Pain medication sales. All right, we got 2 more rendering here. We got one more question. Logan says, can we use multiple characters in one scene for practices and multiple docs? Absolutely. Yes, you can do multiple characters. You can do really, really complex scenes. It's really incredible what the capability is now with these. So while that finishes rendering, I'm going to go into the next one. So this now is giving you just an idea of a prompt that you could do if you sit all day, watch this, right? That would be your headline for the video post. If you sit all day, watch this. Think about America. Think about our jobs now. Think about how many people, right? They say sitting is the new smoking. So this says split screen. Left person is slumped over in a computer. Right side shows them after a chiropractic care standing up tall. Use fast cuts, upbeat music, text. Actually, I don't want text overlay. So actually in this one, we'll try. I'll tell you right now, the text overlay is not very good, but let's see if it can do your posture is an age your posture is aging you faster than time. So we're going to take this prompt and have that on deck for our next video. Meanwhile, let's just finish up these. So let's just check these out.
Breaking news. Pain pill sales are down due to a local chiropractor who is restoring spinal health without drugs or surgery. Breaking
That's awesome. That one's good as well.
Breaking news. Pain pill sales are down.
Yeah, pretty similar, right? So now it just depends on which newscaster you like, and you can go with that. All right, here's the next one. Let's get this one rendering, and then we can kind of keep having a chat. But yeah, these are absolutely insane. Um, yeah, so Trevor, you're right. You're going to see on this one the text overlay. Most of the time, I don't have it do the text overlay, and I just have my editing team put it in uh, instead. And so right here where it says text overlay, I would actually take this out and I would make that an editor's note, and I would just have the editor. So I'm gonna put this in preset parentheses for you guys. So if you get this, Editor's note, put in text overlay in post. So post means when they're editing it. So that's already 60% done. What other questions do you guys have while this is rendering? And again, just remember, we're focused on viral hooks. So again, put your questions in the chat for me. Let's go ahead and play this one. So it says your posture, right? It didn't get posture right. It didn't even come close. Like the text overlay is terrible. Look at that. Yeah, not bad, not bad. This one you can kind of tell he's more at the chiropractor's office. Almost got your posture. Looks more like prostate, I hate to say. And it's not even the same person, right? It did an old guy on the left and it did a young guy on the right. Didn't do the same person here. So in this prompt, what we're going to do is split screen. Left side shows a person, some to the computer. Right side shows, and I'm going to, instead of saying them, I'm going to say shows the same person after chiropractic care. I'm going to change that to after getting a chiropractic adjustment. Getting off of the table, standing next to the chiropractor, and standing tall with a smile. There we go. All right, so this time I'm going to have them saying your posture is aging you faster than time. Okay, so let's just give it that prompt. And let's see if we get a better video. And that's what you got to do, right? So we build the prompts, we test the prompts, and that's why it's really nice having the Ultra account because you get all the free renderings on fast. Now, once I find a prompt that nails it for me, this is where I would then switch it over to creating the 1080p or the quality. It takes longer to render, it's higher quality. You can post that for your social media. But you can see here that even in the fast mode, this is not too shabby. This isn't too shabby at all. While this is rendering, hey, feel free to DM me. I'm going to give you guys a couple DM options at the end here. If you guys would like a demo of Prime Practice, please feel free to drop me a direct chat on my DM in Facebook. Just would love to book a demo, and we'll get you set up for a free demo. If any of you would like more information about the data-driven practice and how to become a driven doc and implement the driven operating system, maybe how to use our CFO, bookkeeping and financial systems, how to actually access our agency services. You can also book me or DM me more details, please. Just more details, and we'll would love to jump in that conversation. Let's check this out now. So here is the first one after changing that prompt, a completely different.
Your posture is aging you faster than time.
So not bad. I would say that that was better. Are those two the exact same person? Kind of hard to tell.
Your posture is aging you faster than time.
Right.
I kind of like that one. Again, is that the same person? Pretty close, pretty close. Let's check out this one.
Your posture is aging you faster than time.
Oh man, I really like that one. But again, dang it, the two characters are not the same.
Your posture is aging you faster than time.
And look at this. They got a white guy and a black guy.
Your
And,
posture is aging.
and that one didn't even get the words in. So, what's your favorite? One, two. So, this is one, this is two, this is three, this is four. What's your favorite? Put it in the chat. I'd love to know. One, two, three, or four. Ross says number three. Yeah, I think that was my favorite as well. Logan liked number two. Trevor liked number three. Yeah. Not bad. Not definitely better than this, right? And that's what we call prompt hygiene, right? We're just improving the prompt until we get that consistent character. Let's go ahead and jump into this next one. I really like this one. This is a cool one. This is called What Your Spine Has Been Trying to Tell You. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this one. We're going to post this in here. And we'll let that begin rendering this one. What has your spine been trying to tell you? Pretty awesome. Cameron asks, do your prompts have a sub-prompt to check community guidelines for AI posting for Meta and other social media prior to generating actionable commands for content in an effort to avoid getting account flagged or suspended? So all of your, again, the benefit of working with an agency like ours is we run everything through compliance. So we can't make false claims. We can't say chiropractic is going to add years to your life. Like that's not a compliant ad, but we can say it can add quality. It can improve quality of life. So there are very specific words, and the beautiful thing about GPT is it's pretty good at that. If you put in there to help me create a prompt that is compliant for marketing guidelines for a chiropractor in the state of, then you can put in your state laws and have that do that. So. It definitely does that. Trevor's asking if Prime Practice deals with insurance and billing. Yes, it has full billing modules, full insurance, automated posting, you name it, it has it. It has full patient communication systems, so you don't have to stack multiple technologies together, right? It does all of your online forms. It's cloud-based, so you can log in from anywhere. It's completely HIPAA compliant. Has patient check-in. It has AI tools to help you create your online documentation. It is pretty awesome. Jeremy, you've had your first onboarding call. Anything you want to share with them from your first experience?
Sure. I think the simplicity, we're using the texting system and an email system and so on and so forth, and the jumping around and the time and it takes our staff having it all in one place. And honestly, the speed of what I'm noticing too, going server-based to cloud-based, is the system is so much faster than what we're dealing with. So we're going to save a tremendous amount of time, and the ease is it's going to change our practice and open up bandwidth so we can better serve our patients.
So good. And they have two locations. And so it's really nice to just toggle back and forth between locations. Team members can help with that. So, Rosh, it would be a game changer with your multiple locations. It's so nice. Okay, let's check out this first scene from this one.
Your spine has been trying to get your attention for years. Are you finally ready to listen?
Not bad, not bad. Okay, you're going to vote again.
Your
One,
spine has
two,
been
or
trying to
three.
get your attention
Four.
for years. Are you finally ready to listen?
Check out how they spelled chiropractor in there. That must be some Chinese way of spelling chiropractor. And the cool thing is you can upload a logo. Again, this is like ingredients. You can start adding ingredients to your videos.
Your spine has been trying to get your attention for years. Are you finally ready to listen?
Ooh, I like that one. I like that one. One, two, three, or four. Get ready to vote.
Your spine has been trying to get your attention for years. Are you finally ready to listen?
Ooh. One, two, three, or four. Put in the chat. One, two, three, or four. So good. Yeah. I think four was the best too. Yeah. Even though the misspelling. Yeah. But again, think about the abilities that you guys, can have with this. There's so many fun prompts. This is a lengthy one. I want to share with you how you can, but I won't have time to demonstrate it all today. But here's prompt number 5, the reason why you're still in pain. We're going to do this first prompt, but notice I've created scenes. Scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, scene 4, scene 5. So let's go in and give it this first scene to generate. And what you would do is you would generate one scene at a time and then post, right? You would edit those together with your favorite editing tool. And there's so many online now. But again, we have a team of video editors. This is what we do every day in order to both do what we call SMB. We have social media boost that we can actually do these reels for you as part of your social media package. And we also do paid ads. And the paid ads team uses this to generate B-roll for you. They generate your hooks and can work that into your ads and actually drive traffic through ad creation. So many opportunities. But to kind of go back to your questions with Prime Practice, Jeremy, thank you for sharing that. There's multiple Jeremys on here that have been through onboarding. Jeremy Bush is also. Jeremy Bush, anything to add with that? You guys have now a billing company that is being certified through Prime. So if docs don't want to do their own billing, we actually now, Jeremy's wife, Jenna, has an incredible both chiropractic and integrated billing team. Jeremy, anything you want to add?
Yeah, sorry, I'm not in a extremely quiet environment right now, but
No worries. We can
yeah,
hear you.
bottom line is it's just fully integrated, fully accessible. That's one of the things as far as saving the capacity of multiple softwares and being able to reach it wherever you are, whenever you want, and have full functionality is amazing. And yeah, like you hit the nail on the head. My wife's company with the billing manages everything top, bottom, left to right that you would need for the entire journey of that claim. So
So
yeah,
good.
great software. I'm
Yeah.
stoked.
Yeah, so good. Okay, we've got 4 renderings here. This is just scene 1 of the 5 scenes that you would create. Let's check this one out. That's that's awesome. You can hear the it's like Rice Krispies, right? Can you guys, is that coming across? Can you guys hear that? Let's check out scene number 2. Oh, did you guys see the kid flip around? Watch it. He's facing his dad. So, it's still like this is why you guys gotta watch it, man. Google still hallucinates, man. That was hilarious. And now he's turned back. And
The
then he's
kids need the
back.
chiropractor too much.
Yeah, that's what we call an over adjustment. My goodness. Let's check out this one. Not bad, not bad. Okay, that was better than 2. Oh, that's good. So that's just scene 1, right? And then it goes into, remember the title of this is why, right up here, the real reason why you're still in pain. And the way I created this is to now have these really cool VF effects where it goes in and looks at the spine. We're almost out of time, but I do want you to see scene 2 and see if it'll create this. Um, I'm going to take this one and see if it'll take a snippet now from that, and now it's going to render scene 2. So it's trying to create a consistent next scene from a image that it just took from this. So this is going to take just a few minutes. We're down to just a couple minutes. I hope this renders in time. You might have to come to my social media page to watch the final rendering, but this is pretty awesome. So, guys, as this is rendering, again, a couple things that you can do. If you want this sheet, right? This is the chiropractic viral AI prompts for Veo. Just DM me on my channel and just say, hey, I would love the prompt sheet, and no questions asked. We'll just send it to you. That's just a free gift for just attending today. So just go to my DM me, and we'll send you the link to this so that you can copy it and have your own copy of it. This even has the superhero prompt that my team used to create me as the chiropractic, the data man, right? You guys are creating the Chiro man. So man or woman, I don't want to be chauvinistic there. So make sure you go through and you adjust the prompt for what you want it to be. But that's all included in this, guys. Just DM me directly, and we'll shoot that over for you. Also, if you want a demo of Prime Practice, you can go directly to our Facebook page. And again, I'll drop that one more time. Or you can go to primepractice.com and find it there. In fact, let me drop that link in the chat. And then also, if you want to know more about the DDP, if you are interested in getting what we call a free cash flow blueprint, for non-members, if you're new to the DDP, I actually give you an opportunity to fill out a very short form, but some very important numbers. And within just a few minutes of looking at those numbers, because I've looked at so many doctors' days across the globe, I can see instantly where you're blocked. I can see the problems that need to be solved for you. And so if you would like that free cash flow blueprint, just DM me cash flow blueprint, and I would love to just have a short call with you and review that, answer your questions about some of our services, understand your pain point, but more importantly, I'd love to know your why. Why would you want to continue to solve problems in your practice to grow, right? Are you at your dream practice yet? And if you're not, I would love to help remove some of those blocks and help you get there. All right, with that being said, um, it's not giving me a play button. It's creating the next scenes, but it didn't create it in a way for me to play it for you. Oh, shoot. My team's going to have to help me. So there it is. So let me play it from the beginning. There we go. So then there would be a transition between these two. Here it goes into his spine, showing the facet joint. That's an interesting looking spine. It recreated a second version of it. Yeah, it needs a little help there, but not terrible, not terrible. Pretty dang fun, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to have the replay of this posted on my Dr. Cory Frogley page. So please feel free to go back there and watch the replay. Share it with your friends, share it with your colleagues. We'd love to get this information out. I want to see more doctors creating incredible viral hook videos. And again, those of you that are in the Driven Nation, on Tuesday, we're going even deeper into this. So don't miss that training at our Group Evolution DDP training call. Can't wait to see you guys there. Everybody else, I'll look forward to chatting with you in the DM if you want those prompts, or if you want a demo of Prime Practice, or if you would like a free cash flow blueprint. Just let's connect in my DM and we'll have those conversations. Thanks, everybody. Have a great Halloween.